Let me introduce myself. I am Mrs. Mohite SS from Kamlabai Ramname Kanya Vidyalay, Islampur, District Sangli. My registration number is B092 and the topic of presentation is set theory. Observe and explore. Let us see the video. Students, what are your observations after watching the video? Why the particular type of sorting is done? How many people are in the band pathak? Which doll looking nice in the video? Which recipe is very sweet? What is the word for all these decorated items in Maharashtra? Wedding. Define and prove. You can notice that the terms sweet and nice are relative. Let us write some collections. Collection of capitals of all states in India. Collection of clever students in your class. Collection of wise persons. Collection of vowels in English. You will notice that the collections in 1 and 4 can only well defined. But we can't collect the clever students and wise persons. That is, it is very important to determine whether the collection is well defined or not. So let us define the set. Definition of the set. A well defined collection of objects is called a set, and each object in the set is called an element. Let T equal to, in curly bracket, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, white, purple, bracket, curly bracket, complete. Here the set is denoted by capital letter and the elements of the set are denoted by the small letter, and the elements of the set are arranged without repetition and separated by commas. Red belongs to T. Since red is the element of T, we can say that red belongs to T. But the pink color is not at here. Therefore, we can write it as pink does not belongs to T. That is, first sign denotes belongs to and the second notation belongs to, does not belongs to. Now, set is Many times there are two methods of writing the sets. First one is listing method or roster method, and second one is rule method or set builder method. Let us discuss the first, listing method or roster method. W is equal to, in curly bracket, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And second time we'll write the W as Saturday, Thursday, Monday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That is, the elements of set can be rearranged. That is, the order of writing the elements is not important at here. To save the time, also we can write the set as W is equal to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, dot 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 up to Saturday. If the elements of the set are large in number, then we use this method. Many times it is difficult to write every element in the set, then we use this method. Observe the set A. It includes the elements 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Is there any common criteria between the elements of set A? All are the prime numbers lying between 1 to 20. Therefore, we can write the set as, in curly bracket, x, the vertical line, x is the prime number and x is strictly greater than 1 and strictly smaller than 20. Here the vertical line stands for such that, but instead of vertical line also we can use two vertical dots, and we can read the set as A equal to, or A is the collection of all x such that x is the prime number and x lies between 1 to 20. There is one more method of denoting the set known as Venn diagram. It is invented by John Venn, therefore the name is Venn diagram. Here the sets are denoted by the closed figures and the elements of the set are denoted by the dots. Here are the sets L, M, N. In every set there are three elements. In first set A, B, C. In second set M there are three elements 1, 2, 3, and in third set N there are three elements P, Q and R. Now let us discuss the types of set. There are four types of sets. First one is null set or empty set. If there is no any element in the set, then that set is called as empty set. For example, A equal to all x such that x belongs to natural number and x is strictly smaller than 1. Here we know that there is no natural number which is smaller than 1. Therefore, there is no element in set A. Therefore, set A is the empty set. Now, second is singleton set. If there is only one element in the set, then that set is called as singleton set. Set B is set of all y such that y minus 7 is equal to 0. After solving y minus 7 equal to 0, we'll get the answer y equal to 7. That is, there is only one element 7 in the set B. Therefore, the set B is called as singleton set. Now third one is finite set. If the counting of the elements in the set terminates at one certain stage, then that set is called as finite set. Here one set shown, C equal to set of all P such that P is the person in Sangli district. We know that all persons of Sangli district can be countable. That is, we can count the number of persons of Sangli district. Therefore, this set is finite set. Now last one is infinite set. If the counting of the numbers of elements in the set is not terminates at any stage, then that set is called as infinite set. D is the set of all stars in universe. That is, we can't count the stars in the universe. Therefore, this set is infinite set. Now, next concept, subset. See the pictures. First picture, here a bucket full with water shown and one pot which includes water in the bucket. Next, a parallelogram. It includes square, rectangle, rhombus. We know that square, rectangle, rhombus, all are the parallelograms. Now next, sea and river. Next, set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of integers, set of rational numbers, and set of real numbers. If every element of set P is an element of set Q, then P is said to be subset of Q, and it is denoted as P is subset of Q. Now, if Q includes at least one element more than the elements of P, then P is said to be proper subset of Q, and it is denoted as P proper subset of Q. From this, we can notice that every set is subset of itself. That is, A is subset of A, and empty set is subset of every set. That is, phi is subset of A. Next concept, universal set. For that, let us see one picture. पुस्तकाचं गाव from Bilar village. Here, all types of books are collected. Books on science, books on history, novels, books on kids, etc. Now, let us write the sets. Is the set of all X such that X is a novel. B is the set of all Y such that Y is a scientific book. C is the set of all Z such that Z is a magazine. D is the set of all P such that P is a book on kit. E is the set of all Q such that Q is a recipe book. And F is the set of all G such that G is a comedy book. And U is the set of all H such that H is the book in Bilar village. Now we can notice that all the books in A, B, C, D, E and F are in U. Therefore, U is called as universal set of the respective sets. The set A, B, C, D, E are the subsets of U, strictly proper subsets of U. Therefore, we can define the universal set as a suitably chosen non-empty set of which all the set under consideration are the subsets of set is called the universal set. Apply and evaluate. Now, question first, match the pair. There are two sets P and Q. In first set, there are 5 sets shown, and in second set, types of the sets are shown, and we have to match the pair. Now, let us discuss the first question from this. A equal to set of all X such that X belongs to natural number and X is strictly greater than 5 and strictly smaller than 6. But we know that there is no any natural number between 5 to 6. Therefore, there is no any element in set A. Therefore, set A is the empty set. Therefore, we can match 1 with C. That is, answer of first is C. Now, second B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dot dot dot. That is, these are the natural numbers up to infinity. There are infinite numbers in the set B. Therefore, this set is infinite set. Therefore, answer of 2 is E. Now, third, C equal to A, B, C. Only 3 elements are there. We can count it. Therefore, this set is finite set. Therefore, answer of 3 is B. Now, fourth, D equal to only one element 0 is there. There is only one element. Therefore, this set is singleton set. Therefore, answer of 4 is A. And fifth one is the set of all letters in it, and F is the set of all letters in T. If we try to write E and F, the elements of the set are same or as well as same in number. The elements are E, A and T in both. Therefore, these two sets are equal sets. Now, next question. Write the universal set from the following and identify which sets are subset of others. Now, P is a set of all X such that X is a boy in your school. Q is the set of all Y such that Y is girl in your school. R is the set of all Z such that Z is peon in your school. S is the set of all T such that T is the teacher in our school. And T is the set of all A such that A is the student in your school. Now, let us try to write the universal set. We know that all the elements of set P, Q, R, S, T are the persons in school. Therefore, we can write the universal set U as B such that B is a person in your school. And as well as we can notice that the boy and girl are the students. That is, elements of P are boys, elements of Q are girls, and elements of T are students. Therefore, P is the subset of T as well as Q is the subset of T. And all the sets, that is P, Q, R, S and T, are the subsets of U. Now, question 3. Write the set A in the set builder form. The set A is equal to curly bracket 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 3, dot 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 up to 8 by 9 curly bracket complete. Now here we will observe that the denominator of every element is greater by 1 than the numerator. Therefore, we can write the set as A equal to set of all X such that X equal to n upon n plus 1, and n belongs to natural number, and here the numerator is strictly smaller than 9, that is last numerator is 8.